हाय, मेरा नाम है अदिति एंड आप सुन रहे हो काइपन अदिति. दिस इज़ a month where I will be uploading new episode every single day. I'm sorry I've not been uploading for the past 2 days. I just have been ill, bad cough, bad flu. Just I'm pushing through it all. I wanted to push out the last 2 episodes. I know. I'm gonna push through. Let's do this. So today I wanted to talk about some of the harsh truth people don't talk about when you are an Indian student living abroad. ये मेरे observation है and ये मेरे friends के observation है कुछ, and we've compiled a list of a couple of things. I hope you can relate. If you can't, feel free to share this with your friend who's currently living abroad, and then hope maybe they might find this helpful or useful in any way, or even entertaining. Yeah. Number one, the isolation and the loneliness is very, very, very real. Look, it does take a lot of courage to uproot yourself from your home and your life and replant yourself into a whole new soil. It will take time for you to find your circle, find your footing. This is where I want you to remind yourself you are loved and your loved ones are just a phone call away. So make sure you give your friends, your best friends, whoever, a heads up ki I might end up calling you in the middle of the night. So you better fucking pick up because I need you. And I think I'm really grateful as well in some ways because I remember calling my friends out कि भाई ऐसा हो रहा है, what to do, and they were just there. They listened through it all. Yeah. Okay, number 2, ये मेरे साथ हुआ है. I don't know if you've even seen or experienced this, but I don't know, ये मेरे कोर्स में हुआ था. So अमेरिका जाके भी हम इंडियंस बड़े रेसिस्ट हैं वहाँ पे भी. I don't know. So hear me out. Okay, hear me out. हम इंडियंस ऐसे रेसिस्ट एशियंस रेसिस्ट है ही इन जनरल, हम है ही, ये तो डिनाई नहीं कर सकता है कोई भी. I have come across quite a few people who intentionally hung out with other quite a few people जो Indians थे, and they belong to the same caste and community from India, and they were like very chummy and like they would make me hang out with them, but they would never intentionally include me in their group, which I found it funny and fascinating. Like I was here like struggling. I was genuine and sincere with whatever it was, and like I was struggling to make Indian friends. Maybe I think I didn't seem approachable, but I think it was them and not me. You would think ki people would grow up, but the cliques, the group formations were very real from the very start, at least in my program. See, मेरा thought process ये है कि growth happens when we talk to everybody, especially when this set of people are diverse, coming from all around the world, or at least in America, with different ideologies, different mindsets. And when we talk to everybody, we get to know how it is, what it is, right? अगर हमें इंडियंस के साथ ही बात करनी है, उठना बैठना है, तो हम इंडिया से निकले ही क्यों? हम इंडिया में ही रहते थे ना, तो हम यूएस ही क्यों आते थे? इफ़ यू वांट टू टेक द एंटायर 360 डिग्री एक्सपोजर, इफ़ यू वांट टू एक्सपोज योर सेल्फ, सो पूरा प्रॉपरली पुट योर फीट डाउन ना, राइट? वाई मूव ऑल द वे टू द यूएस? ऐसे कांड मत करो प्लीज़. Find people, talk to them. I think people are pretty cool there. Yeah. Alright, in my personal opinion, number 3, it has usually been the strangers that have helped me out the most. Throughout my journey, some of the most unexpected miracles and helping hand have come to me at the worst point of my time from absolute strangers who've got really nothing to prove, and they did not even know me personally. And it's usually the strangers that have helped out. Like every time that has happened, I've almost cried or broken out कि oh my god, like you are very kind. I'm very grateful कि मुझे मेरे बुरे वक्त पे हमेशा कोई ना कोई मिल गया था जिसने मेरे को सपोर्ट किया था to get out of the bad time. So I'm just grateful, even if it was a stranger, and it was usually a stranger. Nobody likes to talk about visas, H1B, green card, whatever, because they fear that if you share or if I share too much information, what if this person gets in and I don't? ये mentality almost सभी में ये competitiveness था ही. Since H1B was lottery based system, I did not understand what was the point of gatekeeping so much fucking information. I've come across a lot of shady people, and so has my friend, and it was fucking miserable. Like, they would go to the parties and they would form these groups and they would talk about it, and I'm like, this is like fucking lottery based system. You don't have anything in your hand. Like, you get it, you don't. Like, what the fuck? Why the gatekeeping of so much information, so much lying, so much jhoot, so much gaming and plotting and politics between all of it? Yeah. So you gotta really think through who to trust. Find people early on who can share such valuable information with you and not gatekeep anything. Number 5, just when you think you know this person will flip a complete 360 degree, chew you raw and spit you out. Especially in my case, it was a girl. Mumbai se thi wo. We were planning to move abroad together, so we did the same coursework and everything, and so we were planning for almost 2 months where to stay, what to eat, etc, and like split the utensils and everything. And the next fucking day I land. Now she had a couple of relatives there. In the neighborhood that I was in, I had nobody, and so I landed. I had the hotel car come and pick me up, and I ended up at this hotel because of my sibling. She booked a nice hotel for me, and then the next day this girl reaches out and she says, Aditi, I am not comfortable living with you, so you find your arrangement. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Can you be even more clearer? Imagine, हम 2-2.5 महीने से प्लान कर रहे हैं, and suddenly second day landing in the US, she tells me, मतलब रंग उसका एकदम उड़ गया, बदल गया suddenly. I'm like, अभी पानी भी नहीं पिया तूने अमेरिका का, तू बोल क्या रही है? What is the fuck is happening here? So I have had really bad experiences, especially in my Indian circle. So मेरा तो भरोसा ही उड़ गया था बहुत सारे लोगों पे से, honestly. I do hope कि I hope कि आपके लाइफ में कोई ऐसे लोग ना आए, but just be aware about these people. It is usually the people who you think are the closest to you that might turn their back on you, and कब छुरा मार दे पता ना चले. Anyways, yeah, number 6. Yes, you have to cook. Yes, you have to clean. You have to do grocery, maintain basic grooming and hygiene while you work part-time, study full-time, and being homesick all the damn time. Questioning this American whatever dream and whether it is worth it all. ये क्वेश्चन आते रहेगा बार बार. It's okay, it comes in phases, it will pass. Yes, a lot of people have this American dream and you already made it there. You're already doing this course and you're gonna make it out alive and breathing, and it's gonna be okay. So yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for, so let's not skip on the grateful part of it. Number 7, not everyone will understand what you really have gone through. Truly, please be prepared for criticism or lack of understanding or even hatred. Like, it is a fucking journey, and only you can understand what it was like post living it through it all. जब तक वो पूरा क्रॉस करके आप अदर साइड पे आओगे, इट विल ओनली बी यू हु वुड बी able to understand कि आप किस इससे गए हो. You know, one of the best movies that depict the emotions is this movie called The Namesake. It was phenomenal. So the movie was about this Indian couple moving abroad, living the American dream and like struggling with it all. And the best part of it were the actors. Taboo was leading the role and Irfan Khan opposite में था. Oh my god, like you won't believe, like I was bawling my eyes out at the accuracy of it all. Like I could see like a picture running through my eyes कि ऐसा ऐसा होता है and ऐसा ऐसा शायद हो जाएगा, like whatever. I was crying, like that was just it hit home. That's all I'll say. So if you have not checked it out, check it out. It's pretty accurate. Number 8, their food is a mess. A mess. You would think कि अरे कितना कुछ मिलता है अमेरिका में. What are you talking about? Let's talk about it. Just, I'm going to be very specific. A lot of their products are doped, and there's a lot of hormone induced produce. Unki, just, I don't know whether it's the bad climate condition or whether it's bad soil कि भाजियाँ उगती नहीं है उनके यहाँ पे, and so a lot of it has to be unorganically done, doped and produced like that. So yeah, नहीं, this is very well, I can attest to this. इसीलिए उनके यहाँ इतना organic ये and organic वो and like इतना expensive है. Like I gained 15 kilos in 2 years, especially if you are a woman. Please be very careful. I'm just talking about America, to be very specific. If you are a woman, be very careful about what you put in your body, especially if you are somebody in your 30s or trying to conceive. This is where you need to like think a lot, because there's a lot of sugar in their breakfast. There's a lot of processed snacks loaded with a lot of fat. मतलब उन्होंने इतने अच्छे से वो प्रोसेस किया है कि साइंटिफिकली प्रोसेस किया है कि the first taste of it on your tongue will make you want to keep eating that snack again and again, and then you won't be able to stop. Yes, they have good stuff too, but it's hard when you don't know how to read the label, what is good and what is bad. So be very well aware about this. The food is messed up. Truly, trust me, the food is messed up. I'm truly worried. Like even if it's a fruit, I'm worried whether it's organically grown or whether इसमें pesticides and fertilizers डाले थे to grow this, because उनका soil इतना unyielding, yeah, I don't know, climate conditions ऐसा है, God knows what. Yeah. Number 9, their healthcare system is fucked. Like, I don't know, one of the most bizarre experiences, or you could say culture shock, was there was no like walk-in clinics. Like, you need to show your insurance everywhere. Out of pocket payment is so expensive that you do not even want to move abroad. Basically, that's it. Like, the healthcare is messed up. So consider getting yourself an insurance after you go there, or whatever is the provider. Avoid travel insurance at every cost you can. I personally had a traveler's insurance and it messed me up from the starting to the finish. Like, oh my god, the struggle. I ended up at Stanford Hospital. Do not even ask me how, but I was there and the bill was fucking unreal. I was at the ER, so don't even now double ask me what my bill was, because it was a 5-figure bill. Yeah, for half an hour of treatment. Not even half an hour. It was less than that, probably 15 minutes of 15 minutes, under 15 minutes of treatment, of checking bus. Yeah. So get yourself a fucking insurance. All right, number 10. If you still, after all of this, if you still wish to live there without any stress, I think marriage is a good way out. Get on an app, find a nice guy for yourself, settle down. Yeah. There are a lot of variety of people, a lot of tech bros out there, and they're very open to talking and earning and stuff like that, and they earn easy $250,000 per year if you are properly based out in like their areas. Like if you are in Silicon Valley, those are the kinds where you'll find, but it's a mix of everything. So yeah, if you want to stay back, marriage. I knew somebody, she was a trans woman, and she eventually, did her surgery there, and she found a nice person and she settled in. She already has a baby and everything, and like I'm like, wow, like okay, that's bloody brilliant, great, okay, good for her. But yeah, I learned this very hard way. I think if you find the love of your life, that's that, right?